in the chat. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Good afternoon, students. I need you to sign your name on the chat box. Please, if you are online, just type your name as means of attendance now. Ṣàlùpadà lọ́la gbà ẹ́. Àlùwá lọ́la. Okay. Ṣé wọ́n lè send ẹ̀ sí yàn? Wọ́n lè send ẹ̀ sí yàn. But finalize agreement kẹ́yìn tó lọ. Yes, I need you to sign your name in. Okay, Abdulsamad, Aliyah, Abib, yes, I can see Oriade, Farouk, okay. Shehu, yes. Farida Idris, good. Yes. Okay. So, if you can see the slide, the current slide, just type yes. Precious, okay, I see you. Ramat, okay. So if you can see the present slide, just type yes. Abdurrahman, will check your network. I guess your network. Or can you hear me? Okay, Jude, I can see you. Yes. All right, let's proceed. For our first time topic, up to the final topic that's on the scheme of work. If you check along with your scheme of work, you see that we have completed our scheme for the first term. A scheme of work for first time is complete. We have treated all the topics. So now what we are going to do today is to start over again and give a rundown of all the topics that we have done so far, so that we check again, we look at it, and if there's any part of it or some part of it that you don't understand, then we go over it again and I explain. However, assignments will be given on the topics that we are going to treat. Like I said earlier on, of course, we have treated them before, but then we have been able to complete our scheme by the one we did last week. So, but we are only going to run through today and see if we understand all the past topics very well, or probably if we need to go through some of them again. All right. Now, understanding technology. Like we define technology is the usage of application, scientific knowledge to solve math problems through the way it does things. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge to solve math problems through the way it does things. And it deals with the practical ways by which man solves his problem using scientific knowledge. And it also encompasses the way by which man deals with his environment. It improves standard of living, and it makes us to, no, do not write notes now. Don't write notes now. Also said, don't write notes now. So, human basic need in life is food and shelter. Notwithstanding, it's not as if I'm saying human being does not need any other thing, but basic need is food and shelter. Any other thing is just additional. Once we are able to eat and we have shelter over our head, at least majority part of human problem is solved halfway. Also, clothing is very, very essential. Others are good health, transportation, communication, and so on and so forth. Technology supply human with tools, machines to enable him to meet needs with it. Now, let's go back to the olden days when we don't have technology or we have limited technology. In the olden days, when we have the early men, they live in caves. And living in caves exposes human beings to so many dangers. Like we said earlier on, part of human need is shelter. Then there is no uh, good shelter. Human being lives in caves, and they shelter themselves with this cave, protecting themselves from harsh weather, that is harsh weather condition, rain, sun, and so on and so forth. And also, they live in cave and protect themselves from wild animals. So they are able to protect themselves. And then there's no clothing. Some of them use leaves to cover their body. Now, human beings now sit down. Some of them now thought of how they are going to evolve and make their lives better, which leads them to build house. So they started building houses made from thatch and mud, and even let's say no, not even mud, thatch and sticks. So they get sticks from the forest, they use it to build houses, and they use leaves to cover the houses. They use thatch to make the roof and the body of the house to protect them from harsh weather conditions and also from wild animals. After which, the link to the YouTube will be sent to you. It will be sent to you, don't worry. Then the note issue before we end today's meeting, it's going to be ironed out. So, like I was saying, from there, they only kill animals with sticks, clubs, and sharpened wood. And of course, they eat the animals they killed, they eat them raw. Unlike nowadays, when we know that we can cook them before we eat, then they eat all these animals raw. Later, they discover that yes, it's good for us to try and see if we can get something like fire to do things. So they start using stone to scratch one another to bring out fire. Some of them, they make use of friction to produce fire. They get a small stick, roll it over a surface, and they put dry leaves until it brings forth fire. So that's how they evolve, and gradually technology started setting in up to the stage we are now. So then clothing, they started seeing things in a different form that, oh, we can actually get a proper clothing from animals. So some of them, they rear sheep, they collect the wool from the sheep's body, and they started using it to make clothing to their body. Some of them now thought of wool. There's a particular plant that is called wool plant. So from there, they get wool and they start knitting clothes to make, knitting all these materials together to make clothes and cover themselves to protect themselves from harsh weather. Also, then some of them now started uh, they started getting some animals and they started taming some animals like sheep, donkeys, and they started making them as domestic animals, including dogs. So the sheep and donkeys are the ones which they now rear, and they train them so that they can start riding them as means of transportation from one place to the other. After which, by the time they start doing that, they discover that it's more faster and more stressful than trekking from one point to the other. So that's how they transport themselves in the olden days. Now let's look at communication in the olden days. Communication, they they communicate through flutes, gong, drum, and so on and so forth. So some of them, when they hear the gong beating, they know that definitely the head of the community want to pass certain information. Then flute, especially when they are going to the battlefront, then they just blow the flute, and once they hear the flute, they know yes, it's time to work. So these are ways of communicating them. Then some of them even use smoke as a means of communication. Those ones that really know the meaning of that, once they see the smoke, they know definitely that, oh, this is what is going to happen. But then all those ones have been overtaken by technology because we now see it differently. We see ways of doing things in a different way that makes all these things to be faster. Rocky Bedroom, please, I need you to pay attention. Rocky Bedroom, please pay attention. Stop playing. Please, kindly pay attention. So they now see that there should be ways of doing all these things that will make their life more easier and better, which leads them from clothing. They now evolve. They started using machine to make clothing. Health, instead of looking for herbs in the wood, drugs are now more flexible by making it into tablets, and people started taking drugs in tablet form, different from olden ways of just getting herbs and the roots, cooking them to drink. Also, in the olden days, they say that yes, transportation with donkeys is good, but then it has its own limitation because those donkeys too are animals and they are susceptible to tiredness. Then we have vehicles that can take us from one place to the other. Though then, when we have the advent of vehicles, it's not that fast. Later, they develop vehicles that are faster than those ones. Then they started making vehicles that are even used for sports. All of us know what sports cars are and what they use sports car for. So transportation, it evolves into helicopters, planes, and so on and so forth, then boats and ships. So we can now go from one place to the other, from one continent to the other within few hours. From Nigeria to UK, maximum 6 hours, we are there. If you are traveling by road from Lagos to Kaduna, maximum certain hours will be there. But then by air, it is even far, far lesser. Communications are now being done with the aid of telephone, computers, fax machine, and so on and so forth. You can easily talk to somebody in UK, in US, and within few seconds, the person is there, is hearing what you are saying. Once it rings, the person pick up, and you can easily converse. And it's even beyond that now because you can easily call somebody and still be seeing the person. Just like we are teaching now, this technological aspect of teaching is to show you that yes, every day technology evolves. Now I can teach, you can see me. It's just as if you are just in front of me. I can easily feel and touch you. You can communicate, you can talk. There's feedback immediately. Yes, Abdurrahman Shehu, in the Stone Age, they use, of course, in the Stone Age, they have not discovered horse then. In the Stone Age, what they use, they trek from one place to the other. It is later they they now discover that oh, they can tame animal as means of transportation. Even these animals we are talking about, you cannot just take them from the bush, put rope on their neck, and start riding them. You have to be friendly with the animal, tame the animal, let the animal know you, and be uh, conversant with your face. The animal should be able to know you better, be friendly with the animal before you can say you want to ride the animal. Otherwise, it is possible for the animal to just throw you off. So technology supplies man with the tools and machines that enables him to meet with needs with ease. Nowadays, technology has been able to make our life very, very easier, as explained. Now, importance of technology. Technology improves the standard of living of people. Of course, no matter how far the place is, they will trek because then they don't have any other means of transportation. If they, I'm referring to Farouk Abdul Malik's question. He's asking if the place is very far, will they trek? They have to trek because then they don't have any other means until they discover that oh, they can use donkey. From donkey, they discover they can use horse. From horse, then they evolve into using mechanized technology, which is cars. You are not writing it now. Zaid Abdullah, just listen to me, then gradually I tell you, if the time can permit us to write more, we can now write more. So technology improves standard of living of people. It increases food production. In the olden days, you use hoes, cutlass, and so on and so on. All these local farm implementations, you use them to plant and even wood. But now, if we have to plant, we have mechanized farming where we can cultivate thousands of acres at a time. We use machines to cultivate on farms. We use bulldozer to clear the farmland, and we use planters and harvesters also to harvest. Uh, Rayan, I can't understand. Where are you lost? Can you hear my voice, Rayan? If you can hear my voice, just type yes. Then you may type in where you are lost. Let me know the topic so that I can go back there. So there's mechanized farming where you can plant seedlings in thousands, unlike in the olden days where you can only plant few seeds at a time. But you have machines that are built and made to plant thousands of seedlings in just few hours. So we now have mechanized farming. We can produce foods in large quantity. Number three, it improves healthcare delivery. Now, our healthcare system, we can use computer to scan our body. We can use X-ray machine to check where we have broken bones. We can use machine to check our blood and sugar level. We can use machine to check our blood count, and so on and so forth. We can easily use machine to check any ailment that is wrong with our body. Once you have complaint, you may be put through the machine and it will check, oh, this is where the problem is. And also, if you have broken bone anywhere, instead of just using crude method of setting bone, you can easily just use X-ray machine to determine where the bone is broken, and it will easily be set. Now, also, it tells people to be creative. You are lost in transportation. Okay, let's quickly go back to transportation. What I was saying is that in the olden days, in Stone Age era, there are no other means of transportation than trekking, which means you have to trek from one place or the other to the other in search of food, in search of shelter, and so many other things. Rian, I hope you can hear me now. So then later they now evolved, they graduated into using donkeys. And as you all know, donkey is not as fast as horse. So they use donkey, but donkey, the advantage with donkey has is that it can carry much load than horse. So gradually they discovered they need to move faster, especially when going to work. So they now discovered that, oh, horses are faster than donkeys. So that's why they started taming horse, so that they now use horse as means of transportation because it's faster than donkey. From there, they graduated into using bicycles, and from bicycle to cars, from cars to planes, that's aeroplane, helicopters, ships, boats, and so on and so forth. Okay, Abdurrahman Shehu, the story, did they know after the killer? In Stone Age era, they don't know all this. All they want, all they know they want is to eat. They want to eat. So in Stone Age era, all they know they want is just to eat, kill the animal, just eat raw like that. It's only later that they discover that, oh, if we wash this animal and we cook, it tastes even better than eating raw. So that's when they discover fire. It's not about safety. In the use of the only advantage of horse is that that's Rayan's question. The only advantage of horse is that it is faster than donkey. It is faster than donkey. So that is how they discover all these things. And we need to So that is how we discover all those things that are technologically oriented things. They kill animal and they eat them raw. That's exactly what I'm saying. So all these things makes uh, our all these technological things makes our work to be faster and much better. So it improves standard of living. Number five is it improves the quality of education. Then if you have to study, then you started with, in those olden days they started with stone. They count stones, they use stone as means of counting, and they use after later graduate they graduated to using abacus. How many of you guys know abacus? Just type in yes if you know what abacus is. If you know what abacus is, just type in yes. Oh, great, great. Won't okay. Okay, good, great. Everybody knows what abacus is. So later, we now graduated into using calculators and so on and so forth. So it improved quality of education. Previously, we study under tree, under mango tree, under dilapidated buildings, but now we can study in nice classroom with we can study in nice classroom with air conditioner, smart board, computers, and so on and so forth. So number six, it makes a nation to be self-reliant. The reason why it makes a nation to be self-reliant is that you are able to build and do so many things on your own. You're able to build and do so many things on your own. All these technological things we are talking about can be done on your own as a country, and it makes you to be very reliant. And it also provides, number seven is it provides some machines to combat natural disasters. In the olden days, when there are natural disasters, there's nothing for us to be able to combat it. But now we can do that. We can predict when storm is coming. We can predict when rainfall is coming. We can predict so many things with technology. Number eight is enable the nation to produce enough products and boost exportation. Ryan, why are you bothered about when the class is going to end? Just listen and pay attention. Okay? So it enables a nation to produce enough product. Like I said before, technology has been able to make our life better. We can produce many. Rayan, I need you to concentrate, please. Do not distract the class attention. Rayan, you may be asked to face this disciplinary action. You may be asked to face DC. Nothing concerns you on when the class is going to end and when you are going out. Please, just listen and pay attention, Rayan. So it enables a nation to produce enough product. So many nations now can produce things on their own and can even export. Like in Nigeria, for example, we produce crude oil, which we export to other countries. And other countries too, they do produce so many things which they export to another country to make their economy better and to produce more food for their populace. Now we have some professions that are technologically related. No, Oriade, technology cannot slow. Technology makes our works to be very fast. It cannot slow us down. Now, technology-related material. Meet examples of immediately we resume. Abdulrahman Shehu. So, technology-related professions are number one, computer system analyst. Then number two, database administrator. Number three, software developer. Number 4, web developer. Number 5, computer programmer. Number 6, mechanical engineer. Number 7, IT manager. Number 8, computer system administrator. Number 9, lab technician. Number 10, we have civil engineer. All these professions are technologically related. Now, on the slide now, you can see different kind of professionals at work. You can see a lady building a house, which shows us that there's no limitation to who can study technology. Everybody can study technology, both man and woman, boys and girls, everybody can study technology. Like, for example, you can see on your slide that it's only female that is working there. And what a man can do, a female or a woman can do better. So women too, female are involved in technology. Now, importance of technological literacy. Number 1, what is technological literacy? Technological literacy is the general understanding of technology. It means you know what technology is about and you can use it in your daily life. For example, you have a water dispenser at home and you are using it. Later, gradually, the water got used up and there's no water there again. What's next? You should know that, yes, I need to replenish the container with another water. And that is technological literacy. Also, at the same time, if you have a car, you need to know that your car needs regular maintenance. Number one is you have a car, you know that, fine, definitely, when you are going out with it, you must put fuel inside. When your tire goes down, you know what to do. When your water level, that is temperature gauge rises, of course, you know that definitely there's no water in the car system or it's leaking somewhere. Number 4 is when you are driving, you know that, oh, you want to turn right, you need to roll the steering to the right, you need to roll the steering to the left when you are turning left. And also making use of all the gadgets on the car. That is, for example, you need to engage your pointer when you need to move to a certain side, maybe right or left. You need to put on your headlamp when you are moving in the night. All these are technology literacy. And you need to know that, yes, you have to maintain your car and service when necessary. You need to be able to change the car tire whenever the need arises. And if you have a phone, you know that you have to operate it. Number 1, you know you have to buy card. You know you have to recharge your phone in order to be able to make call. And when the battery is down, you know you have to charge it. So that is technology literacy. And you know how to send short message if you have to use your phone. Abdulrahman, if your screen is shaking, adjust the screen very well. It will stop shaking. So also, you need to be able to know how to send short messages, which is SMS, on your phone. And you need to know how to send multimedia messages. Like, for example, you can all see me now. It's part of technology. And you know what you have to do before you can see me or hear me. All these are technology literacy. On your laptop and on your phone, you know how to send email. If you have television set, you know what to do to put it on. You know what to do in order to change the channel. If you have DSTV, you know how to change the channel. That one too is part of technology literacy. Also, for instance, knowing the HDMI, AV, that is audio, video, and USB ports, they are part of technological literacy. And your ability to repair minor electric faults are also part of technology literacy. Technology literacy enables minimization of cost on every household appliances and also reduce domestic accidents. All these ones are technology literacy. You need to know what is happening around you. you need to be aware of what is happening around you. So all these are technology literacy. And I know as you are, as a basic tech student, there are some things which you can repair on your own. On your own, there are some things which you need to repair on your own. All this one, your ability to do that is called technology literacy. So I believe you all understand the topic better now. If you have any question, please kindly type it in the chat box and I will gladly answer them now. However, let me go up back to the beginning so that if you need to copy the notes, you can start doing that now. If you understand the topic, just type yes on your screen. And if there's any part you don't understand, type the part out, then I will go over it again. Thank you. Also, if you have any question, please. Yes, technology can do, technology can do anything you want, but then whatever the technological aspect is, you still have to control it to do what you want. You cannot put your television down and be looking at it and expect it to start showing on its own. It's you that need to operate the television before it starts working. Okay? So, this note is different from the one that you have copied in school. You can copy this one also. Rayan, okay, Zoom on phone. Farouk Abdulmalik, you don't have to know how to study technology. You are already studying technology now. By virtue of you studying basic technology, it's part of technology. It's ongoing technology. That is the assignment I'm asking you now. What will you do if you notice a crack in your wall? What will you do? Please, if you have any question, kindly ask now. So, the slide, I'm starting the slide over again. Understanding technology, that is the topic. So please, if you understand, just type in yes. If you don't, please type in no and the part which you don't understand. Are you done with the first slide? Okay. Tolu, I can see you. Please, who is John Cena? Stop requesting for email, John Cena. Who is John Cena? Stop requesting for email. Pay attention to the topic, please. I want to kindly request you not to do any other thing than study now. We are in class, please. I need your utmost attention. Yes, Osose, copy the notes now. Osose, please copy the note now. Are you done with the first slide so that we can proceed? If you are done with the first slide, please kindly indicate. Edron, do you understand all what we discussed? Type in yes if you understand. Abdurrahman Shehu, yes, it's on YouTube. Aliyah, you don't understand. Which part is it that you don't understand? Okay, Edron, I can see your reply now. Zaida Abdullahi, this is the first slide. The one you are seeing on your screen is the first slide. Okay, Rayan, you understand. Okay, Aliyah, good. Who else? Please kindly indicate if you understand. I need you to indicate on the chat box. Rayan, sit properly, please. Rayan, sit properly and face the screen. I can see you. Sit properly and face the screen. Yes, good. Good. Zaida, yes, I said you should write the notes, please. And you actually need to be fast because time is going. Zaida, please, you can write the notes. Rayan, have you written this? The first slide. Rayan, have you written the first slide? Just type your answer. Okay, you've written it. So can we proceed to the next slide now? If you are done with the first slide, just type yes. Farouk, very good. Yes. Who else? If you are done with the first slide, kindly indicate. Also say you are not done yet. Please kindly be fast. Rocky. It's the lecture that is on YouTube, Shitu, not the notes. It's the lecture. Please, who is Tomex? I don't know who Tomex is. Wanty, okay, you have written. Abdullah, please be fast so that we can move on. Zaida, be fast. Okay. Ademola King, you are done. Abdulrahman Sheikh, you are writing it on YouTube. Okay. The slide will equally be on YouTube, but then if you can write now, it's better that way. So that you don't waste additional data watching on YouTube. Zaida, are you done? Probably let's proceed to the second slide. That's the second slide. Clothing. Others are good health, transportation. Zaida, do you want me to go back to the first slide? Transportation, communication, and so on and so forth. Slide 2. Yes, this is slide 2. This is slide 2. Okay, Zaida. Yes, please. Also say, I'm back to slide 1 now. Please, who is Thomas? Kindly indicate your name, please. Who is Thomas? Indicate your name, please. Who is Thomas? Please write your name there. Let me see your name. Okay. All right. Can we proceed now to the next slide? All right. Clothing. That's number 3. Good health, transportation. Wow. You guys have to be fast so that we can be able to catch up with the whole slide before the end of the class. Okay, the current slide now is for food and shelter. The current slide being displayed is for food and shelter. Rayan, are you done? Ademola King, are you done? Okay, you're done with slide 1. Oh, okay, good. So do we proceed to the next slide? All right. Clothing. Others are good health. Agumbe Ade, you can't see what? Abdurrahman Sheikh, what are you typing? I can't understand. Please check your screen. You're typing rubbish. Please kindly clean it up. Are you done with the next slide? Can we proceed? Oh, it's freezing. Sorry. Rayan, if you are done, Rayan, if you are done with this class, what you have to do is probably maybe you format your phone. Maybe you format your phone. Yes, we have 5 minutes more. Please kindly round up. Next slide. We have 5 minutes more. Please kindly round up. Importance of technology. Oh, you are using a laptop. Sorry. Rocky Bedroom, are you done? Shitu, are you done? Rocky Bedroom, are you sure you are done with that slide? Okay, Rayan. Rayan, please, I need you to be very fast. Farouk Abdulmalik, are you done? Abdul Samad, are you done? You can't see the note on food and shelter. That's the second slide. Please, you need to be fast. We have 3 minutes more. Abdul Samad, are you done? Agunbiade, you can go back to YouTube and check the notes there. It's on YouTube. Yes, do we proceed to the next slide? Agunbiade, which one are you talking about? Food and shelter. You only be dragging us back. Food and shelter. You may go back to YouTube and check the notes there. Do you proceed on the next slide? You have 2 minutes more. 2 minutes more. Okay. Next slide is technology related profession. Technology related profession. Jimmy Agunbiade. Jimmy Agunbiade, are you done? Yes. Please try and round up now. The class is over. Thank you for listening. So see you next class.